right now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to our Infothinking channel and welcome you all. Here in this video, we are going to discuss a very important questions on current banking and financial awareness MCQs. Friends, these MCQs I am covering between 1st April to 8th April, which will useful for your all upcoming banking and insurance and other financial related exams. Okay friends, right, you can also download this lecture PDF from our Telegram group. So that link I have given in description section and also I have pinned in comment section. Well friends, let's begin our session. Now the first question for today is, friends, now the question says, the Reserve Bank of India has enhanced the loan limit from 50 lakh to rupees dash lakh per borrower against the pledge or hypothecation of agriculture produce. RBI has enhanced the loan limit from 50 lakh to dash lakh per borrower against the pledge or hypothecation of agriculture produce, so which is backed by our national warehouse receipts. Now we'll see the options. Options are A 50 lakh, B 75 lakh, C 100 lakh, D 85 lakh, in none of these. Friends, Reserve Bank of India has recently enhanced the loan limit for each borrower against this pledge or hypothecation of their agriculture produces, so which is backed by national warehouse receipts. So these receipts issued by our warehouse registered, that is the WDRA. We'll call it as this warehouse department is there now. The department name is Warehouse Development Regulatory Authority, WDRA. So here the answer is the new limit, it is 75 lakh. Friends, RBI has enhanced the loan limit 50 lakh to 75 lakh per borrower against this pledge or hypothecation of agriculture produces. Now we'll see the second question. The question says, RBI has increased the limit of ways and means advances, WMA. This abbreviation you have to remember, ways and means advances for the state government and UTs. So the increased limit, the new enhanced limit they are asking. We'll see the options. Options are A 32,225 crores, B 45,010 crores, and C 37,010 crores, D 47,010 crores. Now we'll see the right answer. The right answer is option D. It is 47,010 crores. Friends, RBI has recently increased the limit of for this ways and means advances for state government. So to run state government, so state government borrowing from Reserve Bank of India. No? So in that context, this ways and means advances scheme. So the RBI has increased that limit. It is earlier it was 32,225 crores. It is fixed in February 2016. Now they recently after pandemic they increased to 47,010 crores. So based on recommendation of committee. So one committee is recommended. That committee headed by Sri Sudhir Srivastava. So you need to remember this committee name also, the committee committee head also. That committee head, the ways and means committee head, his name is Sri Sudhir Srivastava. So this represents an increase or about to around 46%. So it is increased about to 46%. So you remember this ways and means for state governments advances. So the state government borrowing from RBI. So that limit they can borrow up to this 47,000 crores. 47,010 crores, 47,47010. Friends, now next question says, who has topped the Forbes list of India's 10 richest billionaires for the year 2021? Now we'll see the options here. Options are A. Mukesh Ambani, B. Shiv Nadar, C. Gautam Adani, and D. Uday Kotak, in none of these. Friends, Reliance Industries, our Mukesh Ambani, he has achieved the top spot in the Forbes list of this India's top 10 richest billionaires for the year 2021. So his total net worth of Mukesh Ambani, it is around 84.5 billion US dollars. It is 84.5 billion US dollars. That's why he became the he ranked at 10th position. So he became the 10th position, which total net worth around 84.5 billion US dollars. So Reliance Industries chairman Mukesh Ambani has topped the Forbes list of top 10 richest billionaires for the year 2021. Now, next question says, what is the GDP growth projection rate of India for the fiscal year 21-22 as per RBI? Friends, you remember as per RBI, not as per other organization. So, as per RBI, GDP growth projection rate for the India for the fiscal year 21-22. Now, we'll see the options. Options are A 9%, B 9.5%, C 10%, D 10.5% in none of this. Friends, recently IMF also given their projection rate for economic growth in India. So they have given 6.9% for 2023 and 12.5% 2022. Now we'll see the RBI. The RBI how much it has given. Now the right answer is option D. It is 10.5%. Friends, the IMF given for 2021 it is 12.5, but our RBI given only 10.5%. So you just remember 10.5. So the GDP growth of India, it is projected at 10.5% in the financial year 21-22. Now moving on to next question. The question says, to measure the extent of financial inclusion in the country, Reserve Bank of India annually publishing the Financial Inclusion Index, FI index we'll call it as. So, to measure the extent of financial inclusion in the country, RBI annually publishing this financial inclusion index. So, this index will be published in the month of. So, they are asking in which month annually RBI publishing this index, this financial inclusion index. Now, we'll see the options. Options are A August month, B June, C July, D April in none of this. Friends, every year that Reserve Bank of India is announcing that they periodically publishing this financial inclusion index, that is FI index, it is annually in the month of July. So option C is the right answer for this question. So in the month of July for the financial year ending of previous March. So the financial inclusion index annually in July for the financial year ending previous March. Now we'll see the next question. The question says, name the senior most deputy governor of RBI who has retired from his services recently. So recently our senior most of deputy governor of RBI retired now. So they are asking who is that personality. Now we'll see the options. Options are A SS Mundro, B BP Kanungo, C Usha Thorat, D MK Jain in none of these. Friends, the right answer is option B. It is BP Kanungo. BP Kanungo is the most senior deputy governor of RBI. So recently he retired from his services. Now next question says, name the celebrity who has been roped in as brand ambassador by the Digit Insurance. Friends, you might have seen many ads recently, publicity regarding this Digit Insurance. So this Digit Insurance, who is a celebrity for this company. Now we'll see the options. Options are A Virat Kohli, B Rahul Dravid, C KL Rahul, D Rohit Sharma in another this. Friends, here asking that celebrity, it is related to cricket. So now we'll see the right answer for this question. The right answer is option A, it is Virat Kohli. Friends, this Digit Insurance, it is Bangalore based non-life insurance company. So this company has roped a veteran cricketer Virat Kohli as their brand ambassador. So Virat Kohli is brand ambassador for Digit Insurance, a non-life insurance company it is. It is Bangalore based company, this Digit Insurance. Now moving on to next question. The question says, which bank in India has inked loan agreement with Japan Bank for International Cooperation, JBIC, to extend loans to supply chain of Japanese automobile industry? Friends, which bank in India? So our Indian bank is supporting to Japan Bank to extend loans to supply chain of Japanese automobile industry. So that bank name they are asking. Now we'll see the options. Options are A Bank of Baroda, B State Bank of India, C Punjab National Bank, D Canara Bank and others. Friends, all these are public sector banks. So all these are government supported banks. So now we have to pick right answer. So this India's largest lender, of course, State Bank of India. So option B is the right answer. So our India's largest lender, State Bank of India, has raised $1 billion from Japan Bank for International Cooperation, JBIC, to extend loans to supply chain of Japanese automobile industry in India. So the main concept is to extend loans to supply chain of Japanese automobile industry in India. So State Bank of India is raised this $1 billion from Japan Bank for International Cooperation, JPIC. So the simply this SBI is raising funds from is JPIC, Japan Bank for International Cooperation. Now the next question says, name the newly appointed Economic Affairs Secretary of India. Name the newly appointed Economic Affairs Secretary of India. Now which is the options? Options are A. T.V. Somanathan, B. Tarun Bajaj, C. T.K. Pandey, D. Krishnamurthy Subramanian. In none of these. Friends, recently appointed Tarun Bajaj. So, Tarun Bajaj, he is newly appointed as Economic Affairs Secretary of India. So here option B, it is the right answer, Tarun Bajaj. Now next question says, what is the amount of capital infusion was announced by Government of India for banks in the fiscal year 2021? So every public sector bank backed by government by infusing capital, no? So here they're asking what is the amount of capital infusion was announced by Government of India for the banks in the year 21-22. Now we'll see the options. Options are A. 20,000 crores, B. 25,000 crores, C. 15,000 crores, D. 10,000 crores. Friends, the central government has announced to infuse around 14,500 crores in 4 state-owned lenders, namely Central Bank of India and Indian Overseas Bank and Bank of India and UCO Bank in the year 2021 by issuing non-interest bearing bonds to these banks. So this infusion will complete the government's total capital infusion of 20,000 crores in public sector banks for the current fiscal year 2021. So the right answer is option A. It is right answer. Actually, Government of India has announced to infuse 14,500 crores in 4 state-owned lenders. So when it comes to this infusion, will complete the government's total capital infusion. It is 20,000 crores in public sector banks for the fiscal year 2021. So that 4 banks name I repeat once again, that Central Bank of India and Indian Overseas Bank, Bank of India and UCO Bank. So these 4 banks benefiting from government by infusing this capital infusion. And if you haven't yet subscribed my channel, please subscribe my Invoting YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest notification to your mobile. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Jai Hind.